and welcome everyone to another Roulette Raceway 3 match. This is a losers bracket round 2 match between mikulers and Vulcat. I am joined on the cast by the one for In4Fun. Welcome.
Hello, how's it going?
Hope it is going pretty well for everyone. And yeah, losers bracket match between mikulers and Vulcat. Vulcat advanced from losers bracket round 1, where they played Rocky, and mikulers just dropped to the lower brackets thanks to Luke.png in the upper brackets. Let's see, one of the players will advance today, and one will sadly have to drop out of the tournament here. Not a lot we can do about that.
No, certainly not. But I guess it's gonna be a win that's worth 2 for a winner, because in today's news, Scruffy played Izuko-chan, and Izuko forfeited from the tournament after his loss. So the winner of this match will not move on to round 3, but to round 4.
That is very true. First map of this match is going to be Dubai. It was randomly spun. So let's see what the spin is going to be for it. In4Fun, do you want to go ahead and just tell us what the spin is?
Yeah, sure thing. Luckily I checked it beforehand, but it's a very loud spin. Carl Ingram, loud explosive weapons maintenance staff. And Marcus Tyverson, loud sniper rifle as the helicopter pilot.
Alright, pretty loud spin indeed. First map was Dubai. Was that completely randomly chosen, or do we have a subset for the first maps here?
Roulette Raceway matches begin with a random map from the short 7, the map pool that are the shortest 7 maps. And from the 7 maps, we also ban out the ones that were banned by the players, but in this match, I don't think any of them were. Just gonna quickly check it, I think, from the matchups channel.
Colorado, Mumbai, Isle of Scale, and Santa Fortuna were the bans, so no, I don't think those are any of the short maps here. So all of them in there. And we're starting with Dubai. Vulcat quick to start. Starting Art Crew and getting a call isolation, I guess, like about as expected. With a loud explosive weapon, I guess you can detonate on exit. Might want to, well, I guess either one of them. You can't really do both on exit, at least not in a convenient way.
No, and I'm curious to see if, like, not if, but what kind of methods they will use to make it secure. Will it be a double kill at the end? Which would mean, I guess, at least one of the disguises shuffled to the exit, which I guess would be this one downstairs.
Yeah, that's certainly an option. Just getting both disguises and killing Marcus, switching, exploding, and then exiting. However, with with the exit delay on Dubai being a factor here, might be a bit troublesome to do so.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same 3 seconds as on most other maps, but because of the detonation and then shot, there will be more than 3 seconds for the first kill to exiting.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, mikulers so just did a Marcus isolation, got him in the security room with the snail wallbang, but is now replanning. Something we saw from Vulcat just about a minute ago now, who's now in again, currently downwards and isolating Marcus as well, him in the hallway this time. Has also KO'd Carl's bodyguards. However, Carl himself is still alive and kicking.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that shot from Vulcat. It's gonna be difficult to say, right? I think the big challenge for the Carl kill, like as uneventful a loud explosive kill, is the fact that he can launch off either directions. That was a peekaboo on Vulcat's side, so hopefully no troubles there. But yellow guns, which
and the camera, and that's just a restart for Vulcat right there.
Definitely not restart worth it, so I'm not sure what's happened there. Like it's it's an inconvenience, but it's not an inconvenience
Yeah.
that's worth a minute and a half of restarting.
Probably not, no. Unless they now, well, thought of another plan to do, but at some point you just can't can't always get a better plan. Just you have to stick to what you're started and hopefully execute it well enough. Yeah.
But for now it will be the usual. It's two directions for these two players, because Mikler started with snail strat downstairs and Vulcat is isolating, well, Carl's area first, not Carl himself, but basically the same.
Almost indeed. Very curious to see. It leads to having to wait here. Mikulers missed the throw, lock on, and the other guard heard it, turned around. Sadly wasn't quick enough, tried to save it.
Yeah, I guess the instincts kicked in. Like, it was likely that the other guard would have hear it, but just wanted to throw it anyway.
Exactly. I mean,
hoping that, yeah.
There's always the chance of him like having a weird head turn where he doesn't see it or something else.
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
So now back to our minute plus of Vulcat lead.
However, this Dubai has been going back and forth a lot lately. Both players not the easiest of spins apparently, with the two loud weapons, and like some disguises that you do have to grab across the map. Like Vulcat has now obtained the helicopter pilot, first time in this match.
Yeah, the main question here is this going to be a disguise shuffle, or is this going to be a kill at the end? But wow, looks like a target lockdown, and does that does wake him up.
The guard woke up.
Sees it.
I think Carl ran a bit faster than Vulcat was anticipating there, and he wanted to KO him before he was reaching that guard, but Carl was just sprinting all over the place. And
I'm not sure if that's what Vulcat was expecting. I mean, in usual runs for falling objects, you do the target lockdown, but he runs upstairs. And I think the reason for that is the closest NPC who is awake, the closest guard who is awake, is one of his personal bodyguards, and they quickly connect the dots and go to the shelter. But in Vulcat's case, the closest, well, not pacified, but I guess sleeping guard was all the way in that room. So
probably, yeah. And also, I'm not sure if the combination of seeing more KO'd bodies changed anything in his behavior.
Yeah, that's
probably not, but
no, I mean that's a good possibility, because Silvio likes to read out depending on which position he is in when he gets the lockdown news.
That's also true.
It's difficult, yeah.
Yeah, that gives the advantage to Mikulers right now, who is isolating Carl as we speak, also KOing him.
Not letting go of him now for the rest of the spin.
Certainly not. And we'll be grabbing the helicopter pilot, so Mikulers technically has everything he needs for the spin. He just needs to piece it together, because helicopter pilot, right in front of him here. And well, maintenance staff, I'm not sure if Mikulers already took the maintenance staff from the one break room, but there's the one isolated maintenance staff, which is really easy to grab, and I assume Mikulers is just gonna go for them. But yeah, interested to see in which order and how they're gonna do things now.
Yeah. If I were to make a prediction, and I could be very wrong within half a minute, is that I think Mikulers will take his time to drag both of them to a soundproof spot, which would be, I think, the maintenance staff's room.
Oh, look at this on Vulcat's side. They are, in fact, running back up now. So it was just a weird case last run, where they did change their location and ran to the sleeping guard, in the security room.
Yeah, I'm not even sure now because it's easy to say it's RNG, but kind of just strange to see how it worked differently this time around. What was different?
Indeed, and both players are actually really close now. Miklo is playing extra safe and Dragon Call all the way into the server room.
And at this point, I'm not sure if the closest NPC is 1 or 2 doors away. It would be the maintenance staff outside.
Probably, yeah. Let's see, it is searching. And I cannot see from instinct straight away if that NPC is panicked or not, but Vulcat is out actually. That was really, really quick, and yeah, red guns from mikulers. I think that trying to do it extra safe by dragging into the server room might have cost him the run there.
Yeah, there's the Vulcat win. Was close to a photo finish, but ended up having a body being found, so
That is
no photo finish stuff like that, and it's a Vulcat 2-0, I think, yeah. And not previous map, but Dubai is one.
Indeed. So yeah, Vulcat taking the lead on our first random map here, and with this being Roulette Raceway, mikulers, who lost the first map, will now have the honors of picking the next map from the remaining 19 minus 4, 14 maps in the trilogy.
I always do that math in my head. Started at 19 and then minus 4 and then...
Yeah, the 4 banned maps and then the one we already played. So it's 14 remaining now. This pick is gonna be Sapienza.
Probably the most popular pick.
At this point in the tournament, I do think so as well. Even though I haven't followed the tournament a lot lately, but I did see a lot of Sapienza picks lately. So
yeah, I don't have the numbers in front of me, and it would take at this point a bit long to figure out that there was like 4 consecutive matches with that pick today as well, and yesterday too. I think more than half the matches have Sapi picks now at this point.
at most, there could have been like 17 Sapi picks or something, if I just counted the matches that we played correctly. So it's somewhere between 2 and 17, right, lies the actual number of Sapienza picks, I think.
Wow, okay, so informative.
Yeah, I think it's less than 17, because there were some forfeits in here, I think. Namely 2, so it's only like 15.
But there were 10 Sapienzas so far.
Ooh.
I can say that one for sure. And 0 bans, I think. So no one's banned Sapienza yet, but it's picked so often. Just fan favorite, alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great map. It's like a map of the trilogy, map with the second most disguises, I think.
Yep. It's not Miami, that's first. And everything else is way behind.
And I guess, yeah, Sapienza has like lots of options. Maybe not lots of options for isolations and strategies, although there are some optimizations that you can do in certain spins to optimize it a bit further, but there's also like lots of options for kill conditions and stuff, and items and melee weapons, where you have to at some point run across the entire map, and if you can optimize that somehow, that's certainly a thing you should probably do. Or let's see if this next map is gonna require this from our players. Is a Silvio Caruso amputation knife as the priest kill, and for Jessica DeSantis, silenced SMG as Roberto Vargas.
Yeah, we see the repeat of the R13 highlight, the double Francesca Roberto lure simultaneously. I don't know who was the other person who did that, but it was Fusk, one of them, and they just called her on Vargas' phone at the same time for the Vargas kill.
Ooh.
Possibilities are there, but I think for this one you just want to start Morgan, get 2 dimension and figure out the rest there.
Probably, yeah. I mean, amputation knife not really hard to grab. Like the weapons aren't really hard. Amputation knife is literally in the room where you isolate Sylvia. Usually, Sal's SMG. You will probably bring that in. So the most difficult part of this spin is just going to be the two disguises. Vulcat going off with a head start, but is getting spotted by a church staff. I'm not sure what exactly that disguise is called.
That's exactly that.
It's exactly church staff. That's cool.
Yes.
And has to resign. Meanwhile, mikulers still hasn't loaded in. These loading times do take a while.
Yeah, he's on old gen PC, I guess I want to say, but if it gets close, which I mean it can in Sapienza, it's a famous map for straightforward spins and close finishes, and those seconds will matter.
Indeed. Vulcat grabbing the free priestess, guys, and mikulers looks like they're about to do exactly the same. Shooting open the door, clearing the recordings, and grabbing the priest, while Vulcat is already running towards the mansion. And
interesting difference in firearms. Mikulers already has the silent SMG in hand, but Vulcat doesn't, and I think the kitchen is where the hidden stash will be, the SMG, no doubt. But Vulcat has a sniper, which means no EMP. Mikulers so far has an SMG, so I doubt he will have a sniper.
yeah, I assume I'm not sure what you'd need the sniper for specifically, apart from, well, shooting the virus. You do have the silenced SMG, so you can do sort of do distractions with that.
Yeah, it's a single shot weapon which opens doors and shoots the virus and causes you to rip in the kitchen like Vulcat just did.
Because of the two shots, first one didn't apparently catch everyone. I'm not sure, didn't see exactly how they reacted to the first shot. However, a second shot caused the panic, or second bullet impact, I guess. And yeah, NPCs behave differently than Vulcat expected. So a restart for them.
He shot a frying pan or something like that, which turned the NPCs towards 47 instead of the corner.
Ah, I see. That's certainly not something you'd want in this match. But that currently gives you the advantage to mikulers, who is now in Francesca's office, just short of the 230 here, and we'll do the isolation just a second.
He was contemplating isolating her quicker with searing shot, or I don't think he has a chunk right now, but that would be an option as well. Decided to just go for the safe option, because if you wait till 230 and you manage to not kill any of the guards, then Francesca should be safe forever, but he's going for this KO, which also misses.
And he picked up the letter opener in an attempt to get something else to throw at the guard, but the letter opener is a lethal melee, so it would have turned into a target KO if that was thrown, and the guard spotted the letter opener in hand, causing him to rip there. Yeah, lucky. Second time this match we see, I think both of the times actually were mikulers ripping to, yeah, the lock on. Not entirely locking on where they wanted to.
I did like the way he almost saved this attempt, because he picked up the illegal weapon, which was the gun flash, and in normal circumstances that is only a gun flash, and you keep your green guns for a couple of seconds. But when it turns into instant combat, that's the reason why that happened, is that Francesca's body was found, so it was going to be red guns either way. But if Randy's body was hidden behind the desk, then I think mikulers would have been fine, and maybe subdues or chaos or something.
Yeah, very possibly. Lots of options there. However, unluckily for him, didn't work out quite as he intended, so a restart for him. Meantime, Vulcat now grabbed the Vargas disguise. Not entirely sure what their status on the any of the isolations are. Judging by the looks of things, nothing done
And
for
it's-
neither Francesca nor Silvio, so the 230 is ticking away now.
Yeah, Vulcat is late for even a friendly reset. You could have shot the window pane at 235 to 245 to make her investigate the shot, which resets her 230 pi to the cycle, but Vulcat was late regardless, so that's going to be a second cycle kill. And yeah, he's kind of stuck between these two kills because he can't really do Silvio's kill either, but maybe going the long way around and grabbing the priest back, as long as Caruso's proxy conversation or monologue is triggered, then he will have a good minute and a half to do this kill at least.
Indeed. On the other side, mikulers arrived in Francesca's offices again, same timing as last time, waiting it out, playing safe, and isolating her in a couple of seconds.
Was that the chef who just wasn't enforcing the priest? There was an NPC, right? Just outside, or am I imagining it?
I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch it, sadly.
I think the chef was leaving, and that's why. But I want to say that I did see a dot.
Maybe. Anyways, Vulcat did just pick up the Silvio kill and has switched back into the Roberto disguise. We'll have to do a bit of waiting game if they want to do the Francesca kill up there, which currently does look like it. In the meantime, mikulers did the Francesca ISO correctly this time, just missing the Roberto disguise. However, the priest with the amputation knife, I think actually in his inventory already, could do Silvio just now, and I think he's looking at just that.
One of those rare spins where the second cycle friendly kill is, well, not optimal, but feels almost seamless there. When the chef was enforcing the priest, he was just leaving the area. And yes, I did check it back, because I was so interested in that.
So a lot of options. Both players getting having kills left and right here. Vulcat doing it basically live on Francesca, and mikulers throwing the amputation knife at Silvio's head from upstairs. So currently the advantage is to Vulcat. Both targets eliminated. Just needs to run down. Has the sniper rifle, and yeah, just needs to snipe the virus and exit. Hopefully not a lot that can go wrong there. However, piercing through the virus, you can shoot NPCs, I think.
Yeah, and that's what this is the Viper, I think. So this can only body shot, but this
assume so. It looks to be safe. Green guns after the shot. Will get running to the exit, running towards the 4-0 lead and a match point to them exiting. Very nicely done. A couple of hiccups from both players here. In the end, Vulcat was able to get this map as well.
no 5-star, no score. I'm using the Chris X3 school of thought.
Yeah, that's very, very fair. Do want to see the 5 stars to just make sure nothing has happened there.
I need it.
There we have
Thank you.
it. 5 stars. Gave me close. Just a couple more seconds to catch up. Sadly, not enough. So there it is, and yeah, Close just picked up the Francesca kill, but is now going to be informed that it is a little too late.
I'm just making a mess out of this admin message. Vulcat has won Sapienza and the score is 0-4, and Vulcat has not won score and Dubai is 0-4. Any combination like that.
It's fine. Let's see. Next map pick yet again. Mikulers, after they lost the second map as well. If Vulcat manages to win this next map as well, they will advance in the brackets, as this is a first to 6 match. So they better think real hard about this one. Make sure it's a favored map to them.
It's gonna be Whittleton Creek.
Whittleton Creek, very well.
If I can find another life.
It's only buried in a list among all the bonus missions and special assignments. But looks like we found it. Map 3, Whittleton Creek. Not quite sure what to make of Whittleton Creek. I feel like it's also a favorite of some people, but not everybody likes it, I feel like.
Not Vulcats, apparently.
Very true. Judging by Discord messages. Yeah. And again, a mission with a secondary objective, just like Sapienza, just realized. It has Sapienza has the virus, where Whittleton Creek has the clues, which, like Sapienza, are basically usually mean one hand-picked set of clues that you grab at some point during your run, but can sometimes reach out and be replaced by something else. Also, mikulers just exited Sapienza very nicely done. Just a couple minutes too late, sadly.
Yeah, I would have given him, or given them, 1 minute less if it wasn't for mikulers attempting to finish the spin.
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
Maybe biased, but...
Yeah. mikulers was really close, though, so...
That's true. I didn't compare the in-game times, and I think Vulcat did end up having the better one, but certainly within photo finish range.
Probably, yes. Not entirely sure yet, though. Anyways, Whittleton Creek. Next up, 2 targets yet again. I guess Whittleton Creek, you could say Whittleton Creek is the Sapienza of Season 2. Because you have a 2 target with secondary objectives. Yeah. That's it. Don't know. I don't have a lot of to say about it, I guess, or compare.
Fine. It's
a city that's sorry to interrupt you. I just found another thing that's the same between it. They're both not real cities, are they? Whittleton Creek isn't a real place, is it?
It's a great connection. Yeah, it is made of. It is from Vermont, which is a real state.
Yeah, but
neighborhood is fake.
Exactly.
The screen is stuck at 46.
Yeah.
On my
spin just apparently the spin has had enough.
If you give it a refresh, we are alive for now 23, 24, 25 seconds.
I'm trying to, but my OBS does not want to refresh the spin there.
Oh, okay. But if you click it in a browser, then it shows at least for you, right? It's not just me or the players.
Let me check.
You've been IP banned by your own website.
Yes, in my browser it does work, just my OBS does not feel like loading the overlay anymore.
We're keeping the suspense up, guys. You can guess the spin. I will see it if it's correct, but
this is a
viewers
first.
In here. Who's that? Roulette spin. And then the outline of Janus and Cassidy and the 2 items.
Well, trying to fix this on the side real quick by just literally gonna window capture it now, because I don't see a way where I'm fixing it some other way real quick.
You still got 20.5 minutes.
Yeah, probably not. Do you want at least to tell the people what the spin is while I'm busy trying to fix it?
Sure thing. I would have played along with the game, but as the main caster told me, then I will oblige. It's Janus Scissors as Gunther Mueller and Nolan Cassidy drowning as construction worker. So that's why we see the double construction start. And that's why all I see on my end is the spin, but Curry will fix it.
Yeah, it's also only your screen where you currently see it, because it's the preview.
Right.
This looks like good enough, sure. I'm not gonna like position it properly and everything, no, I'm just gonna like make it quick, make it work, and figure out why it's not loading afterwards.
It makes sense. Can be a great story to tell your children about the time when tournaments.providence.community break between maps 2 and 3. No, it's fine, I think, already. Very nicely saved.
Yeah, very curious how that went wrong. But anyways, there we have it. The spin is there. Now not to close this Firefox window, otherwise the spin is gonna disappear again.
I find this spin very interesting so far, because I think both of them started construction worker and then made their way towards Janus. They both restarted, and then they both went for Nolan first. With obviously the same start, because why wouldn't you start construction worker for this?
Probably not. Not see, and haven't been paying a lot of attention the last minute due to fixing spins.
Completely understandable. Don't worry.
Yeah, by the looks of things, though, we do see them changing it up a little bit at least. Vulcat used the thrown emetic grenade thingy to get Nolan sick, while I'm not quite sure where mikulers put their emetic, but for both of them, Cassidy is now walking towards a bathroom.
Not the same bathroom, curiously. Because for mikulers it's going to be the upstairs one. I don't know how that's possible, because I don't see it being occupied on the downstairs one.
Interesting, so it's going to be a bit more sneaking around for mikulers. However, my feeling says that the top floor of Cassidy's house should be, well, decently walkable. That might have been a peekaboo there. And it was.
It is, and you can't save it with bullet destruction, otherwise Nolan will panic, so just patience from Iku will solve this one. Still some time left, not a lot of time, 2:45 now. Nolan won't puke forever.
So, yeah, that's the turn around.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was very, very close. But mikulers in the remaining frames of... That is Red Gun's body found, but who found the body? Okay, Nolan, and that's perfectly fine now. I was a bit worried there.
Every drowning is worrying, and that is one of many reasons, but luckily bodies being found during there won't count for long, although wanna check that In4Fun if that's someone homing in on Nolan or not, but that may just be someone going upstairs.
We'll either find out in a couple of seconds by mikulers going red or not. However, it seems to be fine for now.
Good ending.
In the meantime, Vulcat running over to Janus's house. Not sure if they picked up the scissors just yet.
Yeah, I think they went up there and now on their way down.
Yeah, just stalking around in the garden. Might be going for a downstairs isolation.
It's tough with this timing because this is the last moment before he's going upstairs. This wouldn't be bad for a pickup, but I don't know how to improvise it. And Vulcat decides not to either. It's gonna be upstairs in gramophone.
Indeed, and yeah, Vulcat's just a little bit ahead of mikulers still. mikulers just picked up 2 clues that Vulcat picked up earlier. They're both missing the one that the picture down in Cassidy's Janus basement gives. Not sure, it's the Ark Society, I think.
That's the one.
And both missing the Janus kill. But yeah, that upstairs bathroom for mikulers did cost him a lot of time, and now it shows.
I was gonna keep the possibility open for maybe Vulcat not going gramophone but rushing to his room, and just as I finish, I think he found his way inside. Yes.
I say the distraction apparently didn't kick in just yet. Got
I don't think
spotted.
he ever turned it on though.
Did you know?
So it was
I
just
wasn't sure if
overall,
I thought he'd turn it on and turn it off really quickly. But yeah, there one was. Janus did see him very briefly throwing a wrench at his face, but that was perfectly fine. The scissor found the back of his head in the correct disguise, and now all that's missing is the last clue right there in front of him, guarded by this one enforcer. But they also got a crowbar to their head. The clue was picked up, and Vulcat is running to the exit, or an exit rather, and trying to find a way out of this house.
I think the main problem is that he didn't take care of the cameras maybe, and knows that the main exit has one.
I do think they didn't take care of the cameras, as you said, but the garage, also a valid option outside. mikulers just did gramophone lure, and Janus is slowly walking towards this room, carrying in first while waiting for Gunther. I'm not sure where they are. They must be okay. They're very delayed behind, it seems. Yeah, they're just now over the stairs, but Vulcat is out. Let's see if they remember to show 5 stars this time. They do. A new personal best in the score, and that is gonna be a 6-0 victory for Vulcat, who also takes the match with that. Very well done. Lots of back and forth during this match, though the 6-0 score doesn't entirely show that maybe, but mikulers very, very well played from them as well. But in the end, yeah, Vulcat was able to, well, win it. And
these were some strong runs for sure.
Yeah,
from Vulcat specifically, but mikulers wasn't far behind either.
Exactly.
It was from multiple maps.
Exactly, like Sapienza just selling a bit too slow. Whittleton Creek as well, just now got basically getting the second kill, and only being a minute or two behind again. Dubai had lots of back and forth, so yeah, very well played from both of them. Let's see what that does to the brackets. I'm not sure if they have updated yet, but they have certainly loaded, so that's a plus for me. We do have to go down to the lower brackets here, as yeah, we see in LB round 2, mikulers and Vulcat have played now, and Vulcat will go on to losers bracket round 3, where they are supposed to play Nizuka-chan, who however dropped out from the tournament, so they will now go on to losers bracket round 4, and yeah, face the winner of Pidgeotto versus the winner of Channel Joint versus the loser of 2.7, which is the Reaper 47 versus Parapluie. So yeah, they can chill for a bit now and wait for 3 other matches to be played before they find out their opponent. And yeah, sadly for mikulers, this is the end of their tournament run. This isn't the end of the tournament overall, however. We do have some more upcoming matches. Top one obviously was just plain mikulers versus Vulcat. Next one is gonna be in 1.5 hours, approximately, if I can do math. Is Gork versus Luke.png. Winners bracket round 3 match. And then that's the last one for today. Tomorrow we do have some more matches. The Reaper 47 versus Parapluie, and they are playing at 10 p.m. And on that should be Sunday, 21st. Yes, 21st is Sunday, 9 p.m. Central European summertime, we have Realm of the Far East versus Crazy for Daisy. The currently scheduled matches. All right. I think at this point, all I have left to say is to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the cast. Thank you to the 2 players for playing and participating in this tournament, obviously, and congratulations to Vulcat for winning this match. And yeah, thanks to In4Fun for adminning and co-casting this match for us.
Thanks for having me. My pleasure.
Always welcome. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you soon, and goodbye.